Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Friday, July 25th, 2014. Let's jump right into the charts. You'll see that the S&P 500 E-mini futures are trading lower by 3.25 points to 1997.5 per contract. Again, I don't know if we can make all that much out of it on a Friday. Generally, the volume will taper off around the noon hour, and the markets usually go into levitation mode. So we'll see how this all fares out today. But there are a lot of earnings to talk about, and there's a lot going on geopolitically, but that's always something that's in the news and something you could look at. But let's take a look at some stocks that we're going to be watching today. The first one we're going to start off today with is StarBUX. StarBUX reported earnings yesterday after the closing bell. Looks like the stock is trading lower. It closed at $80.45 yesterday. It is now trading at $77.65. The only level that I'm really seeing worthy of StarBUX today, well, there are actually two levels. One is 75.50. That's a little bit of a tougher play, but it could give you a little bit of a bounce, scalp bounce that is. And the other level I'm looking at is 74.60. So 74.60 I like a little bit better, but you may get a little bit of a bounce right around that 75.50 level also. So keep those on your radar. Two levels for StarBUX if it does get down there. Remember, these are scalp levels. Scalp levels mean that you're looking to hold a stock or buy it for about 10 to 30 minutes, okay? Nothing more than that. It's just a scalp trade. Quick day trade is really what it is. Okay, let's move over to the next one. Big one here, Amazon. Stock is getting roasted, toasted, any way you want to call it. Down about 11% at the moment, 39 points. Stock got hammered after reporting earnings. Okay, last night Amazon closed, I believe, at $358.61. This morning the stock is trading at $319.88. You're going to see this line. This is a level I gave the chat room. I also gave the In the Money Stocks members yesterday. We profited on this after hours yesterday after the closing bell. But right now I'm going to give new levels out in the video. So we will have new levels for Amazon. They will be posted up, not in the video, they will be posted up in the intraday stock chat at 9 o'clock. So if you want to trade Amazon with us, come on over to the intraday stock chat. Those levels will be posted at 9 a.m. Let's take a look at Pandora this morning. This stock is getting roasted and toasted as well. Closed at $28.72. Stock is now trading at $25.80. You're going to see it also hit my line yesterday after hours. We'll see if it does get through there. We'll have new levels for Pandora. They will be posted in the intraday stock chat. Right now, the $25 level is still the line to get through. But we will have new levels for Pandora in the intraday stock chat, and that will be posted up at 9 a.m. So if you want those levels, come on over, take a 7-day free trial at that intraday stock chat, see what we're all about. Let's take a look at a stock that is really rallying today, and that's BIDU. BIDU, the Chinese internet company, Chinese Google they call it. Right now it closed, yesterday I should say, it closed at 204.27. So today the stock is trading at 220.55. That's a huge bounce. Do not touch this stock with a 10-foot pole. Do not jump on board here. It is way overbought. Very extended. Should have some resistance up here. I don't know if the stock pulls back much. Therefore, we're not going to short it because it is a new all-time high. But I would not be chasing it up here at these levels. If you own the stock, the best thing to do is to trail your stop loss. Put your stop under, say, 217 and just trail your stop loss. That's the best way to play it. Congratulations on that move. What a tremendous bounce in Baidu. Let's take a look at Visa this morning. Not so pretty of a move in Visa. One thing I'm noticing is that the stock closed at 222. It is now trading at, I believe, 216.09. So that's a pretty good clip for Visa. Let me see if I do have gap levels for this one. Not yet, but I may have some gap levels for Visa. But in the meantime, I'm going to give you guys a couple levels here either way. I'm going to say 211, 210.95. Right around there is your bounce area for Visa. So keep that on the radar. If it does come down, 211, 210.95, right around there. That is going to be your scalp bounce level for Visa today. Let's take a look at SWI, which is Solar Winds. And no, it is not a solar company. But nonetheless, stock is trading higher. It closed at $39.56. Today it's trading around $42.50. Did trade as high as $43.50. This is an equity, believe it or not, that has a little bit more potential upside. I would not be chasing it at all because it is overbought on a daily chart, but it can go as high as 45.50, maybe 45.75. Right in that vicinity is where the stock should hit pretty good intraday resistance. Again, it's a strong move. It can trade higher. Generally, the stock does not trade 1 million shares a day. It's a bit on the thin side. Those kind of stocks can trade higher than most people think, and when they're falling, they can trade lower than most people think. So you got to be careful with stocks that trade less than 1 million shares a day. Let's take a look at Decker's Outdoor, DECK. This is the people that make the UGG boots. Stock is really on the rampage today. Closed at $85.23. It's now trading at $93.25, so a great move there. It is overbought. Do not touch Decker's. It needs to pull back. I don't have a great level for you here, but I will say this much. The stock is way overbought, way extended. Do not chase this up here. It will pull back at some point. Maybe it gets to 96. I don't know. That would be another big resistance level, 96.30. I'm not even sure it gets there. I don't even think it will. But either way, this stock needs to pull back, and this is another thin equity, trades less than 1 million shares a day. Let's take a look at SWK, which I believe is Stanley Black & Decker, if I'm not mistaken. The stock closed at 85.02. It's trading at 86.21, so good little move. It has some resistance at 87.20 and then at 88.90, so keep that on the radar. But this is another stock that is showing some good morning strength. It is a strong gap, so you really want to respect it. Be careful trying to short this one. It can get to those other levels that I did mention. All right, let's fast forward a little bit here. Let's go to the oil market. Oil is trading down 50 cents to 101.56 per contract, so a little bit of a sell-off in crude. Then we have the gold market trading higher by $4 to $1294.80. Let's go to the GLD and take a look at that. What you're going to see here is that the GLD this morning is trading at 124.60. So it's up a little bit from yesterday's close, but not all that much. I still think that gold needs to consolidate a little bit more, pull back a little bit more, and then we'll see some better action in gold. But nonetheless, it's kind of in that choppy sideways mode, and I do mean choppy. Going back to the futures, they're only down $2.75. Let's take a look at dollar yen real quick, because you know that is the driving force behind every market moving. What you'll see here is that dollar yen, for the most part, trading higher again by about 5-6 cents. As long as dollar yen remains buoyant, generally the stock market remains buoyant. But dollar yen starts to fall, we'll look for some weakness in the stock market. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet today. Once again, I want everybody to have a great trading day. If you want those gap levels, come on over to the chat room. They'll be posted at 9 a.m. We should have quite a few gap plays in motion, as well as other stocks that we will trade throughout the morning session. With that being said, have a great morning, and we'll see you on the charts.